Hello and thanks again for joining me for another episode of The Planet Crafter. So after the last episode with our fish, our animal score is starting to tick up a little bit. We haven't done the fish farms yet, so we want to do some of them pretty soon, I guess. And we haven't touched on the frogs yet. Also unlocked the ability now to create common lava and the lermas, which is handy. But I figured we're not that far off from getting the generic frog eggs, and there are quite a few that you can find around the map. But it's going to be a lot easier to do frogs when we can unlock these, because all of the frog crafting uses the generic ones. So once we can make our own generic ones, that'll make that a bit easier. One thing that we haven't done, and I'm not sure if we really need to, is our heat and our pressure. For quite a while now, quite a while ago, we unlocked the T5 drills, the T5 heaters, and I mean there's nothing more to unlock with heat or pressure, but we haven't upgraded any of those to T5s, so I think we might do some of those. We've also unlocked the T2 beehive, so that might be an idea to upgrade a couple of those as well. But before we do any upgrading, we're going to need to sort out some more power. And if you've been following the series, you'd know that our office up here is on top of the tower of power. Still got quite a few floors there that I can fill up. So let's put in a few more of these fusion reactors. Just grab some stuff here. Alrighty, and go downstairs. Got quite a few floors left that we haven't put any on yet. We've got plenty of room to expand. So we just cruise down, and from here hop in a couple more. That'll do. Up one. Pop one in here. And another one here. Pop back up. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Luckily it wasn't the downstairs one. It's the one thing that I don't like about ladders. I do wish they would have like a warning sort of before you deconstruct a ladder. Because if you deconstruct the downstairs one, well, you're stuffed. You can't really do anything about it unless you can get there from the bottom and put one in from underneath. But we'll put in a couple more of these, and that should be enough to keep us going for a little while. Alright, that should do us. We've still got quite a few floors here to fill. And all of the floors below us all have a couple of these in them. All the way down to the ground floor. Well, not that it's really a ground floor because it's sitting above the trees. But, there we go. Alright, let's have a look at our power now. Should have plenty to keep us going for a little while. Let's see. Yeah, just under 9k. That should be sufficient for a little bit. Alrighty. Let me see. I think we'll head over to the super alloy cave. Because outside of here is where I've currently got my drills. And they're starting to get lost amongst this forest over here, where I put my tree spreaders. So I think I'm going to put drills in a different place. So I'm going to take down these T4s. And I'm just going to shove all of that stuff in there. And I've got this container set up as usual. My distribution containers just set up to supply everything. So I can just dump whatever in there. And drones will come and sort it out when there's room. So I had quite a few of these. So I don't know that we'll really need a lot of the big ones. And for some reason I can't click on that. Build that up pretty quick. Alright. That's all of them. Put those in there. Okay. Go head over here. Do have a teleporter over here which I'm going to use. And I think we'll pop into the canyon. We've got some supplies there ready to do some T5 drills. So let's cruise over near the little wreck. And I think this area here looks like a decent spot, sort of out of the way. We don't really come here that often, so may as well put some in there now. I think they take, is it 2 super alloy rods and an osmium rod each? So maybe if we do, I reckon 4's probably plenty. And I guess we'll just plonk them in here. Quite large. Pop on there. If we can fit in another one. There maybe. Pop in another one over here. Can we get under these? Yeah, we can. Alright. Pop another one over here. And I mean, that should do us. We shouldn't really need much more than that. As I said, haven't really got anything else to unlock under pressure. But I figured, well, may as well do the upgrades. Alrighty. So now on to the heat. So in the sulfur fields, I think I'll keep the heaters here. That'll be fine. Let's dismantle these. And I only had 4 here. I suppose 4 of the big ones would be fine as well. Shove all that in there. I suppose we use that stuff. Alright, so these ones take 3 iridium rods, 3 explosive powders, and 3 super alloy rods. So 1, 2, 3, 6. And some super alloy rods. Alright. Let's pop a couple of these up. Okay, I'll do one more, I guess. Okay, that should probably do us. And then got these supplies here, and same as at the drill site, if we need to, for any weird reason, do some more, we can. So I guess we'll head back to the factory now. Alright, now we haven't upgraded these either. We've now got the T2s. So they require what? Bee larva, bark, T2 fertilizer, and bioplastic. Do we have any bees? Let's take a trip over to the domes. See if any bees in here. 1. Alright, but these T2s will start producing bees. Alright, so we're going to need T2 fertilizer. Let's take that out, reconstruct that. So we need tree bark and T2 fertilizer. Okay. Let's pop the honey in there. And the T1 fertilizers. Super alloy as well. Don't think we needed that, did we? Nope. Alright, so T2 fertilizer going to be up here. We'll grab an extra bioplastic and we'll grab some tree bark. Now, I think I'll Also gonna set a shredder. Let's set this to demand honey, but it's on priority -1. So we do have food production here using honey. We've got a full container, and if we don't clear out that honey, then we won't get any bees out of it. So let's see. Pop these in here. And they are adding to our plants and our insects. Okay, so let's set these to supply honey, bees. That one, do the same. And I mean, that's probably way more than enough. Probably only need like a couple of these, but oh well, it doesn't matter. Alrighty. Maybe now what we might do is some fish farms. So what do we need for these? Okay. Phytoplankton A, silk and bioplastic. Okay, so upstairs. Technically, my silk should be on this level because it's bio. So we need 2, I think. 2 of each. 2 bioplastic, 3 silk each. So maybe we'll just do 3. Do have my silk down here. Silk. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. And Plankton A. Alright. With that, we need to go to the fish factory. Fish sanctuary. And Plankton A. Alright, so I'm not sure where to where should I put these? I don't suppose it really matters. I'll just put one down here local. Alright. Got to get fish eggs. So back into the fish sanctuary. Grab ourselves a couple of gold eggs, I think. should do us. And this will help get those animal numbers up a little bit too. One of them in there. Alrighty. So now we have our own fish out in the wild. Where else should we put some? Maybe in the mushroom cave, maybe. Let's see. Down here. I've tried putting fish collectors or life collectors down here, and all it gave me was plankton. So there's no fish in here, but let's put our own fish in here. There we go. That's adding quite a bit to, well, it adds to plants, insects and animals. So, alright, where else should we put one? Maybe the cenote. I've also put fish collectors in there, or life collectors rather, and haven't got any fish eggs out of there. So let's see. Yeah, there's our tower of power going up there. Actually, we want to go to the lower section. Down here, maybe. Can I not put it in there? There we go. Okay. Let's go back to the office and have a look now. And I need a drink. Alright, so yeah, animals are still ticking up, a little slow. So could probably do with a few more fish farms around. That'll boost that up a little bit. But yeah, just a bit of a laid back episode today, just a few upgrades and general maintenance. But that's going to do it for this episode. So if you did enjoy this episode, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.